Hello, and welcome to Whisthera. We are so glad you are here with us today. In this video, we are going to take you on an inspiring journey inside a truly charming French provincial villa in Monaco. Every room tells a story of timeless beauty, from elegant textures to soft Mediterranean light. Stay with us until the very end, because each space reveals new details that you will not want to miss. Let's step inside together and enjoy this enchanting villa. In the heart of Monaco, this French provincial villa living room captures a timeless elegance where ornate crown molding and pastel furnishings create a soft yet commanding presence. The limestone fireplace anchors the space while sunlight filters gently through tall arched windows, filling the room with a golden Mediterranean glow. Vintage textures meet floral accents, weaving comfort into refinement, making the atmosphere inviting yet sophisticated, a perfect balance of charm and luxury. The dining room reveals itself as a refined stage for elegant gatherings, framed by antique oak and high-backed chairs upholstered in muted sage. A chandelier of wrought iron and crystal cascades above, while limestone flooring and delicate china cabinets whisper of tradition. Sunlight dances across the table, softening the grandeur with intimacy. Each detail, from the textures of fabric to the play of light, creates an atmosphere both welcoming and dignified, rooted in timeless French elegance. This kitchen is the epitome of provincial grace, where cream-toned cabinetry with ornate moldings meets marble countertops and brass fixtures. A carved wood island commands the center, surrounded by pastel ceramic tiles that echo the villa's charm. Lanterns of wrought iron hang overhead, casting subtle patterns as sunlight streams through arched windows. The warmth of terracotta flooring balances refinement with rustic appeal, forming a space where tradition and luxury harmonize seamlessly, capturing a sense of timeless domestic artistry. Stepping into the bedroom, one is greeted by a canopy bed draped in cream linens with subtle floral embroidery, an emblem of comfort and grace. The vintage armoire and patterned wallpaper add layers of refinement, while pastel drapery frames tall arched windows that usher in a soft, natural glow. The polished oak floors, softened by an ornate ivory and sage rug, enhance the intimate yet stately atmosphere, making the space an ode to restful elegance. Within the bathroom, ivory marble walls rise to embrace a clawfoot tub adorned with brass fixtures, crowned above by a crystal chandelier. Mosaic flooring in muted pastels anchors the elegance, while a gilded mirror reflects light in a quiet shimmer. Frosted arched windows filter the Mediterranean sun into a serene glow, giving the room a gentle radiance. Every surface whispers of refinement, offering a sanctuary where simplicity and opulence merge into pure tranquility. The library envelopes its visitors in warmth, lined with wooden shelves housing antique books that speak of centuries past. A carved fireplace in cream stone anchors the room, casting shadows upon polished oak floors and a delicate ivory rug. Plush armchairs upholstered in muted florals invite repose beneath tall, arched windows, where sunlight streams across the textures. Subtle golden sconces illuminate details with a quiet glow, evoking a sense of contemplative grandeur and timeless scholarship. This sitting room radiates a gentle charm, its pastel furnishings arranged with effortless symmetry around carved wooden tables. Cream plaster walls hold gilded frames and vintage artwork, their subtle hues harmonizing with terracotta floors softened by patterned rugs. Beams overhead lend rustic dignity, while arched French doors flood the space with golden light. Each element works in concert, presenting an environment of intimacy and refinement, perfectly embodying the understated elegance of French provincial living. In the breakfast nook, curved banquette seating upholstered in delicate florals embraces a rustic oak table at the center. The cabinetry, painted in soft pastels, frames the scene with warmth and charm. Sunlight pours in through an arched window overlooking a verdant garden, lending brightness to terracotta flooring and the woven rug beneath. The atmosphere is both lighthearted and graceful, offering a serene morning retreat where the elegance of tradition meets the freshness of daybreak. The dressing room tells a story of refinement through vintage wardrobes finished in cream and gold, their surfaces reflecting soft Mediterranean light. An ornate marble vanity glows beneath crystal sconces, complemented by a pastel, upholstered stool. Arched mirrors line the walls, amplifying both light and detail, while oak flooring and an ivory rug anchor the room's elegance. Subtle touches create an atmosphere of grace and intimacy, a secluded corner designed for moments of quiet preparation. A sunroom of unparalleled charm stretches outward, enclosed by arched windows that flood the space with natural light. Wicker furnishings dressed in muted pastel cushions rest upon pale limestone flooring, softened by a patterned rug beneath. Decorative iron tables and vintage ceramic plates adorning plaster walls lend delicate detail. The Mediterranean glow enhances every surface, blending rustic textures with refined elegance, creating a sanctuary of warmth where provincial tradition meets the brilliance of coastal daylight. The hallway unfolds like a passage of history, its cream plaster walls framed with ornate molding and inset panels of floral wallpaper. A vintage console table gleams with golden accents, reflecting soft light that streams from arched windows. Oak flooring carries patterned rugs in muted greens and ivory, guiding the eye along the graceful length of the corridor. The atmosphere is stately yet intimate, a transition space that quietly speaks of timeless sophistication and enduring artistry. Within the study, a carved oak desk stands as centerpiece, surrounded by cream plaster walls decorated with antique maps framed in gold. A muted pastel armchair rests near tall arched windows, where sunlight softens the ivory-patterned rug at the floor. Above, a crystal chandelier glimmers faintly, enhancing the refined atmosphere. The balance of light and detail creates an ambience both scholarly and intimate, a place where thought and artistry blend into graceful harmony. In the lounge, a limestone fireplace with carved detailing provides a focal point of rustic grandeur. Seating in pastel tones with embroidered cushions forms a circle of warmth, while wrought iron side tables add delicate contrast. Cream walls hold ornate sconces casting soft light, as patterned rugs of ivory and green rest upon polished wood floors. Arched French doors open to sunlight, completing the atmosphere of timeless charm infused with understated provincial sophistication. The wine cellar reveals its character in arched alcoves filled with vintage bottles, their wooden racks lining aged stone walls. A polished tasting table sits at the center, carved with quiet elegance. Terracotta flooring grounds the space, softened by subtle patterned rugs, while muted lighting emphasizes texture and warmth. The environment blends rustic authenticity with refinement, offering an intimate retreat that speaks of tradition, craftsmanship, and the quiet pleasures of provincial luxury. This veranda embraces outdoor grace, its wrought iron furniture softened with pastel cushions arranged upon terracotta tiles. Pale plaster walls frame climbing ivy, giving texture to the Mediterranean charm. French doors open wide to natural light, while vintage lanterns illuminate the evening atmosphere. The space blends rustic authenticity with a refined delicacy, offering an airy retreat where elegance and comfort meet, evoking the serene balance of French provincial living in coastal Monaco. The guest bedroom carries a gentle elegance, its carved wooden bed adorned with quilted floral bedding in soft pastels. A vintage armoire with golden handles complements muted wallpaper in ivory and sage, framing the space with grace. Arched windows draped in flowing curtains allow warm sunlight to brighten the patterned rug and polished flooring. Each detail creates an inviting yet refined retreat, perfectly capturing the French provincial blend of intimacy and stately tradition. This powder room glimmers with refined intimacy, its pastel floral wallpaper serving as a delicate backdrop to a marble vanity topped with golden fixtures. A gilded oval mirror reflects the subtle glow of crystal sconces, while cream-tiled flooring enhances the softness below. A frosted arched window filters Mediterranean sunlight, casting a gentle radiance across the surfaces. Every detail contributes to a refined, graceful charm, offering a retreat of timeless beauty and serene sophistication. The salon evokes romance through carved wooden furniture upholstered in muted pastels, resting upon terracotta floors softened by floral rugs. Beams across the ceiling frame the space, while a crystal chandelier hangs above with delicate brilliance. Cream walls hold subtle artwork, and tall arched French doors open to sunlight, bathing every detail in warmth. The ambience resonates with intimacy and luxury, perfectly blending rustic authenticity with refined provincial style in a setting of enduring charm. A gallery room of refinement stretches with pale plaster walls adorned by gilded oil paintings and ornate molding. Vintage console tables provide sculptural detail, while polished oak floors hold patterned rugs of ivory and sage. Sunlight streams through arched windows, reflecting softly across the antique surfaces and golden frames. Subtle sconces add warmth, completing the atmosphere of cultivated grace, where artistry and architecture converge in a timeless expression of French provincial elegance. The The music room enchants with the presence of a vintage grand piano, its carved details harmonizing with cream plaster walls trimmed in gold. Tall, arched windows draped in sheer curtains flood the space with light, illuminating a patterned pastel rug that rests upon polished flooring. A crystal chandelier casts gentle radiance across ornate furnishings, forming an atmosphere of refinement. The room resonates with grace and serenity, embodying the villa's spirit of art, tradition, and provincial beauty. What a beautiful journey through the villa. From the elegant living spaces to the refined details in every corner, we have seen how French provincial style blends comfort with timeless sophistication. It is all about warmth, grace, and understated luxury. If you enjoyed this tour and felt inspired, please don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe to Whisthera, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your support means so much, and it helps us bring more stories like this to you.